Oh my fucking god!
I thought we were sitting here with headphone users. Suck my dick.
Ruined it. There goes
Hello, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, that's how we're starting?
why?
Yeah.
Bruh.
You're
Not
saving
the cheese and bull!
I'm allergic to pink dye, so you're sued.
You work for me.
Those colors, those colors.
You don't get paid, but you work for me.
Those colors offend me. I'm unsubscribing.
I was right.
Unsubscribe.
I'm a white cis man.
I'm suing.
I don't like the color pink.
What an intro.
Yeah.
I thought we were saving
Yeah,
that.
we were saying that. What?
Yeah, we were, but I said fuck it. I saw it, I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, we don't have time to make that today.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
You get to go buy more now that you have a job.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have a job now. Oh, wait, I said that last podcast.
I don't know why I did that in front of the mic.
Like he could hear
Like
me.
he could see
Headphone
me.
users were like, I like Luke adding
I
his
like
thumbs up.
I like Luke's thumbs up.
You can really hear it.
Yeah.
Really, here's thumb extending out.
Really helps with the blind audience, you know?
Um,
The
My-
deaf. Blocking me.
We'll get bigger then.
yeah, get bigger.
Yeah, your chair can raise. Like, what? I'm
Wait.
stuck with this one.
Yeah, yours can.
Oh, is that an Enter the Gungeon jacket?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
He's
dude!
sponsored.
I love that game.
Yeah, sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I knew you were going to say that.
That made me laugh so hard last night on my stream.
Hey, boss man, what are the introductions?
Well, y'all start talking.
Boss man.
Yeah, let's Can you scoot the fuck back?
What do you want? You want me to be in camera? Where am I supposed to be?
Bro,
You're
Dakota
fine right
bought
there.
a red pen
Oh my-
for $5.
Break the table.
I'm your host, Keaton. Co-host, Chase.
Hello.
Coda.
Hi.
Luke. Cute boy Luke. Special guest and not special guest because he's a part of our group, Michael.
Finally getting him on.
Yeah.
So,
I finally got a car.
part of the,
so.
yeah.
Michael is a part of our group, but he doesn't
You
live
got a
that...
car. Let's bring the car in here, Michael.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let me go get it.
We actually could probably
Oh
fit
my
that in here.
God.
if we wanted to.
Yeah, we could.
Well, I mean, we could cut it in there.
Wait,
we could
hold
just
on,
be like,
hold on,
this is
hold on.
Michael's
We're
car.
not
Hold on,
going to
hold
try
on,
it
hold on.
because the shelf
Wait,
is
wait,
right there.
Well,
For next podcast,
Nick.
can we pull Michael's car in here and just all sit in the car? And it's just a celebration.
It'll
of
be
his
too
year.
much of a bitch getting it out. Getting it in is fine, but
Well, it's
getting it
like,
out will be too
how
much of a
good?
bitch.
Do you have the need for speed, Michael?
I think we
Yeah.
wait on Joey. Joey will drift in here.
Yeah, Joey can just drift that bitch in here.
Ah, shit, I got cardboard in my drink.
How?
Because I was picking at it.
He was ripping it
Oh,
all
can I
above
deep
his
throat
shirt.
your
That's cheese it. That's fine. I'll just swallow it.
Yeah.
Cheese it, Keaton?
Yeah,
Cheese
I'm not
it,
doing
cheese
that.
it,
Oh.
cheese
I
it.
can't do that on this podcast.
You
That'll kill
ruined
everyone.
it.
That'll kill everyone that's listening.
Nick.
Here we go.
None of us are racist. Just anyway.
Oh no, we're raging racist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Yikes.
see Dakota? No.
Oh.
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 He says it, it's like, yeah, Dakota. Him.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
Yeah?
What's up?
Yeah?
I hate when y'all stare at me. It catches me off guard. It's
You're
like,
the
oh,
boss
I know. No, no.
The boss. Boss man?
Boss man?
Boss man?
Yeah, last time I was going to take a piss and y'all were like, I don't know what to do.
Well, we
Talk.
don't have the topics.
This is a podcast. Just talk.
We did.
We were
Well,
talking.
it was like when we were wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We're talking about how we don't know what to do with our
Yeah, I had
boss
to
man.
rewatch it, so I was like, let me see what they were talking about when I left. And right as I opened the door, y'all were like, what do we talk about, huh?
Bro, how did IKEA actually make a table out of paper mache?
Yeah, let's talk about that. IKEA, what the fuck? How do y'all do this?
They can't even see
It's like,
it
yeah,
like
you can
that
kinda.
well. That's the smiley face
We
I made.
fucked this table up. That's all you need to know.
And
Yeah, let me
just a
show
couple
you.
holes.
Probably gonna fuck it up at the end of this podcast. to be
Yeah,
honest.
fuck it up.
Put my,
I don't know how
put
much
my
longer
elbow
it'll
through
last.
it.
Can I drop kick it?
Luke, right in front
Oh,
of me is where I
yes.
put my elbow through it.
As long as we film it.
No.
Oh, you did that.
Yeah, I did that with my elbow. Michael, how have you been?
I've been alright. Car and shit.
Yeah.
Still looking for a car and
Yeah.
shit. But yeah. Not much going on other than working out.
You did your first ever stream though the other
Yeah.
day. That
We
was
got
he did two.
16 unique viewers.
hell yeah.
He had
That's
2
good.
streams. You missed the second.
Well, I hope it was
The
still
second
unique
one.
viewers.
You missed the second.
What'd you stream the second time?
Oh, it was Metro still.
You kept-
Metro?
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming all of Metro.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, good game.
I actually
Good games.
started like my first like official playthrough on stream because normally I just fuck around and do a bunch of stuff. I started it last night. Coda was there.
Silent
I
Hill.
was.
Silent Hill 2. Yeah. So that's going on YouTube. I got the file, so I just have to upload it.
Hi, YouTube.
Is this channel linked?
Hi YouTube.
Yes.
Alright.
We can plug it if he wants to. I don't care.
Plug.
Well, I mean
if
it's
linked.
Crustiest by 3.
Yeah.
So
Mine's
you don't know how to
week
spell it.
24.
Read the descriptions.
Uh,
But
My YouTube
Luke had
is,
a great stream
Tuesday
last
at
night,
3.
by the way.
I
If
missed
y'all, don't,
his.
if y'all don't follow Luke on Twitch, go follow him.
I haven't put yours in there yet because I couldn't remember. Because you kept changing the name. I was like,
Well, yeah, now it's never changing it again.
Until next month.
Yeah, until the next one, and then I'll never change that one.
it's like Tweak Master or some shit.
Week 24, bro.
Tweak Master.
Master
Yeah.
tweet.
Yeah, he had a really good stream last night though. That was hype because I was at the gym and I was like, I was like, let's see how Luke streams. I was like, still rocking with the fucking viewers right now, man.
I think I was driving home.
Yeah, I had a pretty good stream. Fairly.
Yeah,
Silent
pretty
Hill's
good.
a weird game, man.
I kept glancing over. I'm like, what is
Did you
going
see what Pyramid Head was doing?
I
My
think-
guy was raping 2 girls at one
Oh!
time. Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, they're like the mannequin enemies you fight in the game. So basically, they're like mannequins, but the legs are on their arms, and then their arms are on their legs, and they have no head, and they just kind of like come at you like this, and you just like beat the shit out of them with a piece of wood. Or you
Yeah.
I feel like I couldn't help but fucking laugh at that.
or you
It
could,
sounds
like shoot
hilarious.
him. But there's a dude named Pyramid Head, and he just has a giant fucking pyramid on his head.
Huh.
And
Wow.
basically, like, I saw him in the hallway, and I was like, well, I know about Silent Hill. Like, I know, like, this dude is, like, one of, like, the best, like, they're, like, this is one of the scariest enemies in all video games. I've never been scared from a video game in my life, personally, but I open a door to a room, I'm, like, exploring rooms, getting beat to shit by these mannequin girls, and my guy is like
Assuming
has
gender.
2 of them like just holding their legs, and he's just like going to town. And I was
Oh my
like,
god.
like literally, I was playing in the dark, so I don't know how good y'all could see my face on the VOD.
You can- I think
But I
you
was
can-
like, because I
Is
was
that
like,
actually happening?
I was like, oh, this is real. I was like, because I've seen
okay.
like I've heard about it. I
Yeah.
never saw it, but I saw it. And I was like, okay. And then your character just like, because he walks in like normally, like a normal, like just open like into the whole room, and he's just going to town. And then you're just like, I'm gonna go in the closet.
Yeah,
You just
I'll
go in
leave.
the closet and you just sit there, and then like he like gets really close to the closet, and then your dude just pulls out your gun and just starts firing. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. He doesn't see us. He has a pyramid on his head. He can't see anything.
Can't see anything.
I was just
Let
more
him
and more confused every
finish.
time. I looked over, you have like a stick getting beat up. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, no, I had a stick for a while. I got a gun though, which is
I
pretty.
missed that part.
I was so happy
Pretty
when I
hype.
got that. I was like, oh, thank God, because I died. Because like it doesn't tell you when your health is low. You have to like pause to see your status,
God.
and it was like dark red, and I didn't even pay attention to it. I'm like, whatever. He's probably scared, pussy or whatever. And
Fucking beta.
then I'm like, one dude just spits on me and I die, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh, you have to manually save
Spit
in
on
this
me.
game, so that's fine.
Oh.
So I went back to like I like have made it a habit in those games because I can like turn it on and off just because I play so many. Like whenever do you remember when I was playing games like nonstop? I was just like I'd run through a game, then I'd be
Yeah.
like, all right, next game.
Yeah.
I'd just run through. So there, I would play a lot of older games on the 360, and a lot of those have manual saves. So I'd have to like, I'd learn the hard way, like, oh, this is a manual save. So it's like when I play like older Resident Evils and stuff, or like even the new ones still have it. Like we have to manually save. They do have like little auto saves. Not that one, not the shitter ones. Those have auto saves.
I know what you mean, but still, it's
Let's
Resident
talk
Evil
about
6 is
that
so
actually.
bad.
But anyways, just to wrap up before me and him get into something, because I'm still angry at you.
Oh my god, I pressed X.
I knew it. I knew it.
Press X.
So basically, but like I'm like just so used to doing that, so it's like okay, typewriter. Like in this game, it's just like a dark red like block. You just go up to it, you hit it, screen flashes red, and then it's like save.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm used to it, and I don't like rage quit every time like I get shot back an hour.
Yeah.
But it's whatever.
Table.
Resident Evil though, me and him played through. First off, you don't know how hard it is to beat Resident Evil 6 on the hardest difficulty
Unless you've beaten it, then you understand.
unless you've beaten it. That game is so bad. Like it.
It was okay for like the first
Leon.
first
Leon's
one or
no,
two.
no. Leon's campaign was good.
Okay.
Okay. Now I don't care. Okay, true Resident Evil fans do not like the running gun shit that they have in 5, right? Personally, I don't really. At the time, I didn't care. I care now. That's why I'm like, I don't know about this one. So it's like the first campaign is like Leon and someone else. I don't know.
don't even remember.
But it's like Leon and someone else. Pretty good campaign. Like, pretty good story. There's like, how many stories are there? 5? 4 or 5?
Is it 4? I don't know. I just know the last
Yes.
one. I wanted to kill myself instantly.
Yeah,
The
you're
entire
being
time.
stupid for saying
Why?
that. Okay, hold on.
That one was so.
Hold on, let's talk about the other ones.
Red pen,
So-
red pen, red pen.
So, like, basically, what was it? It was Chris and some other dude, and then the other dude gets turned into infected, right? Because it's a running gun the whole time. It's like
Yeah.
action. You're like part of I don't remember. Stars? You're not Stars, are you? You're probably Stars. I don't know.
Dude, I don't. It's been.
I know.
it's been
I
a
see.
little bit.
I'm the only one here who knows the lore. So y'all are like, "What the fuck is Stars?"
I've never even.
I
I
read
haven't
it.
played a single.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, y'all gotta play
I
them.
know
They're really
some
good.
of it.
Because I'm not a big horror person.
Played a good few.
Honestly, like
I hate horror.
the story
Everything.
is pretty good though too. But I like the games like the last one I played was Resident Evil 2, the remaster. So I'm super excited for 3 that's coming out. But like in the remaster, like a big part of what I like about Resident Evil is they open up an area to you and they don't let you go everywhere in the area. So it's like, okay, like let's say you get a hallway, 5 doors, one of them works. You go into that one door, you get something out of that room. Like you'll get like a key or some shit. So then you like backtrack and you're like, it's kind of like a puzzle game, but like you'll find it's like key, it's like garage key, and you don't even need to go to the garage, but you're like, I can go in the garage now, I want to go do that, and you go in and they're like, here's an RPG. Like that's kind of like how it goes. So that's what I like about it. But Resident Evil 6, 5 and 6 are god awful. Like 5 is better than 6, 100%.
Yeah.
But like the third campaign in 6, I think that's when me and you were like in this now.
it
'Cause
was doing that.
dude, it's a 30-hour game. Like
it just
normally,
kept going.
it just keeps going and going and going, and all the stories intersect. So it's super like you're like, okay, I've seen this part, I've seen this part, and then the last one.
The last one's still bad because the second player is a nobody.
Yeah,
They
the second
just
player
there.
is a nobody. He's a dude from Raccoon City,
Yeah.
basically. He's
Just a
one of
random
the
guy that they added in.
Yeah, like no, just like a
It's-
random soldier basically.
yeah.
like
So
a
like,
no face.
have you seen
Oh,
Raccoon
really?
City?
Like, no, but
so
isn't
there-
that like the city that's like zombie infested?
Yeah, so that's like the main city in the game. Like Resident Evil 2 that's when you are introduced to
in
that.
Raccoon City, the game. Operation Raccoon City.
Pretty bad.
I like it.
Terrible.
I like it.
That's the only Resident Evil game I've played actually, and I
not
didn't
good.
like it. No,
I like it. I like it.
It's not good. It's too action packed. Multiplayer was actually kind of fun though.
It was fun. Like
It
it, was
was
fun
pretty
because you
fun.
could like bleed out and get infected and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there was good mechanics.
because you could play as like the special infected, right?
I think so.
So it's like it would be like a Left 4 Dead. Like, have y'all played Left 4 Dead multiplayer?
no.
So Left 4
Mhm.
Dead multiplayer is like this. You're special infected, and then obviously all like the normal zombies are still running rampant everywhere. But you can like be the tank, you can be the spitter, the smoker. But then it's like your objective is to stop the players from beating the level.
Yeah.
Like you play a whole campaign level, but it's like if you kill one, like they're still like technically playing it like it's single player, but you're like in control of like how that happens.
Yeah.
So in Raccoon City, like they kind of do that, but it's like you have to survive like what it was like 5 or 10 minutes, So it's like you and your team survive 5 or 10 minutes, and then it's like, there will be special infected that'll come and get you, and then a helicopter will land, and it's like, book it to the fucking helicopter, because everything just comes at you at once. So it was fun.
The game, like, co-op and stuff was fun, and then there were, like, AI enemy soldiers, and they would be fighting the zombies, and then they could get infected and bleed out and everything.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of cool mechanics.
Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff in the multiplayer, but the campaign was kind of basic. It was just more of a running
You're getting
gun.
sidetracked from the good story of Dakota.
Oh, the good story. Okay, so we played. Me and him have done a lot of terrible games on the hardest difficulty.
Kane and Lynch 2 is great.
Which, if y'all want to see that shit, we're not gonna play the ones we've already played because
Kane and
fuck,
Lynch 2, here we go.
fuck no. He actually thinks it's a good game. Listen,
Because you hated it so much, it was fun.
dude, I broke.
It
shit
was so
playing
fun.
that game. I broke shit playing that game. That
Did
was
you break your cabinet? Is that game?
that was Modern
was-
Warfare 2.
Oh,
shit.
No, Modern Warfare 2.
Dark Souls.
You talking about my
threw
dresser?
yourself
Yeah.
into a closet.
Yeah, the drawer was all
When
fucked
you
up.
punched it?
No,
or
that
whatever?
was Modern Warfare 2. Cause I was doing that on Veteran. I did it in one day, but one part, like I was not. It was.
He
I
was
wasn't
not
getting
having
any help whatsoever. So I just was throwing shit.
I don't remember.
But-
Was I in the party when you did that, or were you by
I
yourself?
don't remember. I just know I did it. My dad walked in. He saw it. And he just walked out because he was
Not again.
It
He
didn't
knew
happen.
what happened, really.
It happened so much. I mean, that was after the. That was actually before the hole in the wall.
The broken
Huh?
closet door.
No, hold on.
Elaborate-
Elaborate
hold on.
after the good story.
So we were playing Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 5, and if any of y'all have played the last part where you're fighting Wesker, by the way, Wesker, suck a dick, bro. You are not that powerful. Like, bro, this man is a god. Like, basically, he's roundhouse kicking you the whole game. He's fucking teleporting. He has a fucking trench coat and glasses, and he has
that guy.
he has cat eyes. Like, my guy is like crazy.
Yeah.
And at the end, he grows a fucking tumor, and he just starts coming at you, and he can shoot out of it, or he can beat the shit out of you with it, and he one-taps you on the hardest difficulty.
Yep.
So basically, Chris and Sheva get separated, right?
And like
I'm playing as Chris, he's Sheva. Basically, what Sheva has to do is she has to spam X to hold on to a ledge, right? Is that hard? No, it's not that hard.
It's hard whenever you have to do it for like 2 minutes straight.
It's not that
at
hard.
a fast pace.
How are your thumbs not ready for that?
I was doing it.
I was doing it.
I know you were doing it. You were doing it right.
I was doing it the entire time.
No, you weren't. You were like,
Yes.
I guarantee you were like, dude, I need to drink this fucking
No,
soda.
I wasn't.
Yes.
I was doing it at a constant rate the entire time.
No, oh my god. You know how many-
Yes.
we failed like 15 times,
Oh, yeah, but
and
we
I'm
accomplished
sitting there.
it, and
I can't do anything. I have 5 bullets in a sniper rifle. How am I supposed to?
Because you're supposed to be shooting him. It was your.
I have 5 bullets in a sniper rifle.
What am I supposed to do? I have to tap X until you shoot him.
Oh my.
Okay,
Get ready, casual.
so
Literally, I'm holding on while he's like shooting him so I can get out of there, and
And
then
I'm shooting him in his fucking tumor the whole time. And
So-
guess what?
people that don't play video
Give me
games
this.
on Xbox or any console, you can go into a party
No.
and be with friends and talk to them while they play or do their own thing. I was in the party when this is going down, and all I hear is Dakota hit X the
I hit X the entire time.
It took us like 3 fucking days to beat
don't
that
know.
because it was like we'd play for like 2 hours and I'd be like, I'm not playing this anymore. I have to get achievements. Like, no. Throw that to the side, right? We'd get on, I'm like, alright, let's go. And he's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like,
I don't want to
Like,
do it
no,
anymore because
we
I'm getting
have
yelled
to.
at for doing what I'm doing.
you're not doing it right! What do you mean?
You're right.
What do you mean?
I'm hitting X at the same rate every single time. I have to hit it constantly while you're shooting him, and if you don't shoot him fast enough, I die.
I have 5 bullets in a sniper rifle, a bolt-action sniper rifle that shoots at the rate of a fucking grandma moving down a ramp. Are you fucking kidding me?
I have to hit X the entire time. I don't know what you. I can't do anything but hit X. I'm
Okay.
hitting X.
Okay, whatever. Let's stop this.
It was like
Look,
this
well,
for
you want
3
to play through the
days.
game again, and you can hit.
No, I don't want to play through the game again. We beat it. It's done. We deleted it. Okay,
We
I'm
deleted
done.
it.
I'm done.
You
Okay.
get to press X this time.
It was like this for 3 days, just
I'm
nonstop.
like, no, that game like still gets me mad. Like,
Now you understand why me and Will were yelling at each other.
that was funny though.
Yeah, see, it is funny.
No,
see?
okay, well, Will had some major anger issues then, like, beyond help, and it was just like,
Nah, it was fun times.
No, it was actually funny. Like they were yelling at each other for
Because we
fun.
were in the maze.
I was mad. I was mad. He was mad. It was just not good.
I'm mad because I was hitting X.
No,
Mad
but
'cause
we
bad.
finally like the most annoying part of that whole boss fight is like we beat this section.
Oh
'cause
yeah, we
you're,
didn't know
like-
what to do, and then it glitched or something.
Yeah, the one time we did it right the first time, and then it glitched, so we couldn't do anything. Because basically you're supposed to like punch a boulder and just keep moving. Like you don't even need
Yeah,
to really shoot at him.
Bunch of
And
weird stuff.
there's a lot of different things because we had to look up guides and stuff, and the game's just not good.
It was okay up to okay-ish, and then it got
It was okay until like the very first part is like probably the best part of the game.
yeah.
it's
Whenever they
like,
get
oh,
guns and
that's
stuff,
cool.
it's like what?
No, they're like, hey, here's a laser rifle. That's not a thing, but it's like they're giving you laser rifle-esque guns. But
And then there's this big old dude that like whack you, and all the tribals.
yeah,
It got real weird.
no, yeah, that was the swamp part. Oh my god, it was a journey. Y'all
down
gotta-
the bayou, the swamp.
But yeah, Kane and Lynch though.
I still think.
Oh, yeah.
I think Far Cry 5 was the worst.
I guess I put out that like
Yep.
challenge for Kane Lynch 2.
No
on
one
the
did
hardest
it.
difficulty.
No one did
I
it.
tried doing it with Riley, and we just fucking quit.
Yeah, no.
We just
Like,
quit.
I don't know how everyone hates it, dude. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
All of you always hate on Far Cry 5.
Because
that game.
you saw the Let's Play.
No, I didn't fully watch it.
it's
I watched
on
it.
my channel. Like,
Just watch the last video. And
I just want to let you know there are 30 more videos that were supposed to be uploaded to
They
that.
kept
I
going.
deleted all of them in a fit of rage. Like
a
I
fit of
deleted
rage.
all of them. I actually deleted Far Cry 5, and then I re-downloaded it and I perfected it. But
Yeah.
it's so much better in single player. But the thing that
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate about Far Cry 5 is it has the same thing Mafia 3 had. They make you do chores to
And,
unlock a new mission.
What, Ghost Recon now?
And
All
Ghost
the- all the
Recon
new
has the
Ghost
same
Recon
thing.
games have
Like, games need to stop doing that because it's like it's not hard just to make a good story. Like God of War. God of War is probably that's not a remaster or a remake. The most recent game that comes to my mind, and I played it late. That's why I'm saying that's the most recent game to me. That I played it after Red Dead.
No, I understand. I'm saying
Um,
Red Dead would be.
But Red Dead would have been number one because God of War came out earlier that year. But God of War is like when you start to finish, there's always shit to do. It's always innovating the whole time.
Mhm.
There's like new stuff constantly. They're constantly throwing new enemies at you. Well, kind of sort of, but it's like it doesn't get boring because you get new abilities. So it's like, okay, I can curb stomp someone now. Like I want to try that. And then you do it and it's cool. Like I don't know. It's
and they
annoying.
put the good animation in it too, which makes
No,
it
they use
better, too.
mocap. Like it's a very well made game. When they were like, it's gonna be 5 years till the next one, I'm like, take your fucking time. Like I'll wait. Like it was like a 25-hour game too, which is good for single player.
Yeah.
And then plus, like when you're done, like I didn't even 100% it. There's probably another 100 hours you can put into that game
Yeah.
just to do it. Cause like the Valkyries in themselves, like do y'all know what those are? Like the Valkyries.
No idea.
Like
Well,
they
in
are,
the
but
game-
not in the game.
Not-
Like
in the game.
Greek
So they're
god
like-
Valkyrie stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Valkyries it's Norse.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I
it's
meant,
Norse
Norse.
now. But the Valkyries are like the hardest bosses like to ever be in God of War, and basically like you have to be 100% like basically like maxed out on
Mhm.
everything to get them. So you gotta go and do all this shit just to beat the last one, and it's still hard
Yeah.
like to fight her. So. But and then that's a whole new story too. That's a storyline that you get because it's like talking about the fallen Valkyries and stuff,
Mhm.
and it's in its own twist.
That's what I love
Dope.
about like
So-
the new games, like God of War, or like Call of Duty, like the franchise, or like GTA, is they make a game that you think it's like, hey, it doesn't need like years of work on it, but they still go above and beyond and like do years of worth of work
Well,
on
yeah,
it.
the new Modern Warfare had a really good campaign.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it was like it drew me in. Like
Right.
whole
Yeah, I
time.
played
Like,
that in a day because I couldn't
Mhm.
stop playing.
The only
I
mission
just-
I did not like was the one where you play as a kid.
I
that
love
is-
that.
Oh, that
one.
was
That
Interesting.
was like
Was he neat?
the mechanics were a little annoying.
not
but-
that. It's just that was so like depressing and like seeing like these.
Oh
kids.
yeah.
But it's
'Cause-
unique.
But it's the
Yeah,
horrors
it's
of
unique.
war.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
when you think
Y'all
about it,
read-
like
Did y'all read the articles about how much worse that was supposed to be?
No.
Uh-uh.
Like the general dude was supposed to be like a pedophile
Really?
and stuff.
Oh, I could see that.
Like they wanted it to be way worse, but they had to reduce it for
oh
rating.
my god.
Yeah.
I could see that because he was.
No, 'cause-
he was a creep
yeah,
in the
right?
beginning, anyways.
But I like that they did that and they added that scene because, like I said, like the horrors of war, like
Well, and it really
That's-
fleshes out those characters too.
100%. And then when you think about it, like Modern Warfare 2 had Terminal, and Terminal got shit on, but it's like that's something that can happen like
Yeah, that's
right
a
now.
false flag
Like someone
operation.
could just go and do that.
Yeah.
Someone could
Like-
say no Russian and start shooting up.
No, there's like
Right.
a well-organized group of people can walk into a fucking airport and gun down hundreds
Oh,
of
yeah.
people.
Mhm.
Like it's. I mean, yes, airports have a lot of security, but it's not like
It can't stand
That-
up to LMGs and
no, like you walk in there
Full
with
body
that,
armor,
and
yeah.
that's a terrorist cell doing that. Like,
Yeah.
like Al Qaeda could go and do that shit if they really wanted to.
maybe.
Like, especially an international airport.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like
those
Chicago
aren't as
or-
locked down as ours.
Yeah, Chicago, LAX.
Well, no, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about like international, as in out of the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Like, because they could just go and do that shit.
Mhm.
But, and then like Modern Warfare 3 had that family, and then the
Oh,
city got gassed,
Gassed, yeah.
and then the whole family died.
Yeah, you're like
So it's
recording
like-
your family and then the
Yeah.
van
Play as a
explodes.
dad for like 5 seconds, and next thing you know,
good
just
stuff.
kids getting killed by gas. It's like,
Yeah, no, it was.
The
Holy
biggest
shit.
disappointment of the new Modern Warfare is there's no spec ops.
Yeah, no.
Like there's no
I-
good spec ops. Like it's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
I love the wait.
There's
Did-
Spec Ops, but it's not like Marvel.
Well, I like
It's
how they were
not
like,
bad,
yeah,
I
it's
guess.
a PS4 exclusive, and everyone was depressed, and then like we got it, and I was like,
Take it back.
I didn't
Take
want
it
it.
back.
Like,
Take
I
it
don't
back.
want
Take
this.
it back. No. They're adding a
But-
battle royale though, and I'm dying.
I'm
to play
actually
it.
No, but
very excited for
Survival is the PS4 exclusive. They still
Oh,
have
right,
Survival
right,
modes.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
we
want
don't-
I wasn't the
survival.
biggest
We
fan
don't have Survival
of
yet.
Black Ops 4's.
You didn't like it?
Not really.
Me and Luke
I
fucking
love- yeah.
loved it.
I
Dude,
liked
that
it.
was so-
I was 50-50 on it. Like, there were
grinded
good times where I loved it, but then there was other times where like, fuck this, I'm uninstalling this game.
You
I
have
don't
to dump
like
like 2 mags into one dude to down him. I
Yeah,
hated
some,
it.
it's
It was
just to me that some of the guns weren't.
Not if you hit your shots. Kid.
I hit him
No.
with all what?
Yeah, hit your shots.
Some of the guns were like a little broken, where they would do too much, or they wouldn't do jack shit. And it's just like,
I mean, that's also how Battle Royale is, though.
Yeah.
Like, you upgrade your gear as you go.
mhm.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
because I mean it's kind of like that in Fortnite. Like you really gotta
Yeah.
hit people.
Mhm.
Same with
Oh,
PUBG.
yeah.
You spray
Yeah.
into them and shit. Like it's because I don't know. I
Just
love
the
Black
genre.
Ops 4 though. That
I
really
do
got
too.
me back into Call of Duty because
right.
like just for the podcast, like I used to play Call of Duty like religiously, like Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3, and like mainly the first half of Black Ops 2 and the first half of Ghosts. I played so much Call of Duty. Like literally, my days would consist of coming home from school and playing Call of
Didn't you
Duty.
play a lot of Black Ops 3? At least zombies.
Zombies, yeah.
Y'all were all playing
Zombies, but just because that's what everyone was playing.
I didn't like it.
But I didn't like it
love
either.
Black Ops 2 zombies.
I did not. I don't know why.
I
just
liked how they
don't.
tried adding new features, but at the same time, I was like, this isn't Call of Duty.
No, I don't like the gobblegum stuff because it's like
Yeah.
it's a way like
Yeah.
especially because you can pay for it.
Mhm.
Right.
Like it's a way to cheat your way through because I remember the days of like, World at War. It's like I want to hit round 50 and it's like, all right, well this is how we got to do it and it's a lot of luck based shit.
There's
Yeah.
a lot
too.
of yelling at each other.
It's a lot of yelling, it's a lot of communication, it's a lot of everything. Cuz like and that was cool. But Black Ops 1 also was really good zombies. I like their zombies a lot. But
Black Ops 2 Zombies, I loved it when it was like the big game at the time, but then I tried going back and playing it. I was like, fuck this is dog shit.
Yeah.
Transit
Yeah.
was fun.
Fuck Transit. and Max.
Transit, I just don't like
They
all the
could eat my
lava.
ass.
I would just play Town by myself
Town was
and
fun.
you
Yeah.
just run a
Town
rape
was the
train
shit.
and
Yeah, Towns. Yeah.
And then,
because it's like Kino. Like Kino, if you know how to run a rape train, that's all you have to do. Like you can get to
Alcatraz.
round
Alcatraz,
50.
I never
Town,
played
and then-
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz
too
is
much.
like a
I
little
didn't
too
have a
group.
advanced
I
for
played
me.
It was one of the best maps on Black.
Alcatraz is
know,
the
like,
biggest
that
map,
was DLC.
but
One
it's
of the
also
best
the.
ones.
Well, it had
but
some of
it's
the
so tight.
some of the biggest like Easter eggs in it too.
Right.
Like they really went balls to the wall with the Easter eggs on that.
It had its
And
own
everyone loved
story
it.
at that
So
point.
Yeah.
Oh, Origins, that was my shit too.
I never-
I
I
never
never
heard
I
of
really
it.
The
liked
staffs.
the
That-
way Origins looked.
I didn't like how it looked, but the feel and how open it was, it gave me a lot of room to rape train, and then the staffs also did play a key feature in the game too. Or in the map.
Mhm.
The best way to play the Modern Warfare campaign, the new one, is in realism.
Shut the fuck up. I knew you
Realism
were gonna
is
say
so
that.
good on it.
Shut
That's
up.
the only way I
You're
can
a dumb
play it.
cunt.
What do you mean? It's so good.
Realism mode is when you play virtually like in real life. There's no hit markers.
Well, but it's
you
Call of
can't
Duty.
see your hit markers.
No,
You can't-
realism is gross.
You can't
It's so
see your hit
good.
markers. You can't
False.
really tell if killing the motherfucker.
You're literally
or not.
the only person that likes
so
You
it.
can't
It's
see
like one
jack
shot.
shit.
It's so
basically.
A lot of the times you refuse to play like any of the game modes unless it's on realism.
Well, hardcore realism now, yeah, in Call of Duty.
See, okay, Call of Duty,
Because
it's
it's
a
like
game where
two
you play
shots you're dead. It's like,
hardcore,
oh, yeah, fine.
not realism. Hardcore is where you still get your hit markers, you can still see people and shit.
I'd say hardcore is a happy medium.
Core, it takes way too fucking long
You're
to kill
right.
someone.
Core is
Exactly.
kind of core is.
I just don't
a little
like that
ridiculous.
anymore.
That's for like if you're new to Call of Duty and you don't understand the game, so play Core. Hardcore is for real men. Realism's for a little bitch.
Thanks. I mostly play on
Yeah.
core.
Thanks, Keaton.
Thanks, dick.
Nah,
Thanks.
hardcore and realism are great.
Asshole.
I'm your boss.
Shut up!
Um,
Michael, you got any good stories?
Uh, about?
I don't know.
anything. As long as
Hey,
it's not
I
political.
I want to issue out another fucking gaming challenge, honestly, and I want people to actually do it.
I would do it.
I'll try it.
We had so
Bet.
many people that could have done Tan and Lynch too, and no one did it.
Yo,
Like,
because
I
it was
I mean-
games. It was games of gold. Because we did it like first 2 days. It was gold. 'Cause
like
we
people
we
partnered
were,
up. We had people partnering up. None of them did it.
Yeah,
I was gonna do it, but then everyone ended up getting partnered up, and
But
then
you-
Luke disappeared or something, and I was gonna do it with you, and then you.
I
No,
probably just stopped.
well-
I was like, no.
I was gonna do it with. I think I was gonna do it with you or Joey or someone, but then something happened,
That's
and
what
I ended up
I
not doing
think
it,
I
and then I
was
quit.
disappeared.
I don't
You-
understand.
No, it was in high school.
think
I
was
don't
in my-
understand how
Yeah,
Landon and
I remember
didn't do
not
it. 'Cause
seeing
They
were-
had so
like a
much
whole
time.
we were
Yeah.
offering a game.
Yeah,
And they
our, so
always
the
want-
prize
It was a
was
game
like
with
we
$30
would
or
we would
cheaper.
buy both of them. Like he would buy one from Landon, I would buy one from Brendan. A game that's $30 or less. Like we would just give them a game. We'd gift it to them, and then they were like, "Okay, yeah, definitely."
They made it to like the first level and gave up.
They like picked out which games they wanted, and then they did the first level, and they were like, "That game's dog shit." No,
I don't.
and I was like, "That's the point. That's why it's
I
hard."
don't know how they couldn't do it. Like what? Was it our childhood? Did we grow up with games like where we got used to that kind of thing?
Yeah, probably. Because I know
No,
I did.
We did not play shitter games.
I did.
I mean,
No, you know what it is.
it's that type of game. Though.
You know what it is. Though?
I think it's just because the time gap
it's
is older.
it's the fact we didn't have access to a lot of games when we were kids, as much as these kids nowadays
Yeah.
do.
So
So
I definitely played demos like that because I played
no,
the demo
we
of Kane and
play
Lynch.
demos constantly.
I played
Why do
demos,
they not
yeah,
do
yeah.
demos anymore? For
No, like
games?
me and him.
They
I
have to do
remember
like 4 demos. a year.
speaking back on Resident Evil 5, he had it on PS3, like the demo, and then me and him would just play the first level all the time. Like,
Yeah.
we'd
I
just
had
play
like we had like 8 different demos on my PS3 and that's all we would play.
Because I remember the first, like when I first got my 360, I had Black Ops and ODS, or I had ODST and Forza, and then I didn't really care about Forza at the time. Love Forza now, but it's like I didn't really care about it at the time. And then I played through ODST, and I was like, once I finally got my console and internet, I just demoed, like just filled my hard
Yeah.
drive with demos, and then I just play through the demos and just try out games. That's how I got into like the Batman games, because I played
Batman
Arkham
games are
Asylum.
really good.
They're so good. Like, did you? I don't know if you heard this rumor, Michael, but they are talking about doing a Green Arrow game
Ooh.
Really?
in that kind of Arkham-esque. Apparently, there's a new Batman game
That
coming out.
might be
too.
interesting.
If it's good, I might actually
I thought the
100%.
company went bankrupt or something. Whoever was making them.
I don't think so.
If they did, I'm salty.
Rocksteady. I don't know why they would go bankrupt. They had
Because
very
wasn't the last one really bad?
Arkham Knight.
That was
no,
really
no.
what Origins or whatever.
Origins was not made by them.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
made by a third party, but they like WB still published it.
Okay.
It was basically they were gonna pump out Arkham Knight, so they wanted to take a lot of time because of the new. They remade the engine
Okay.
for it. Plus they were doing a open world, like even though Arkham City was technically open world, you were still locked off a lot of
Yeah.
places. But it was like Arkham Knight, there's no restrictions once you get past a certain point. So
Yeah, I never played them.
yeah, you should. They're fun. I love them.
I have a bunch of games I need to play.
Yeah, but I know they talked about. I remember they were saying there was going to be a Flash game coming
that
out,
would be
but I was like, how are they going to do that? Because you know how big that map would have to be.
Be like Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a 2D.
Like the Assassin's Creed games.
But Arkham Origins was not that bad though. The concept of it was a little out there. Because who has any of y'all played it?
I dabbled
I
on
didn't even
it, I
know
think.
it existed.
So basically, like the whole concept of Arkham Origins is Batman, like it's his first night being Batman, and all this shit goes wrong. Like, so basically, just a short list of who he fights in this night. He fights Deathstroke, Deadshot,
Oh wow.
Black Mask, the Joker, like 4 or 5 different girl characters
Jesus.
that I don't remember. I think Catwoman's one of them. Poison Ivy is in there. And then there's this one dude who has like these electric, like giant electric like
Oh,
fists, and he just like electrocutioner
yeah.
or something like that.
Something
It's a
really
weird
cheesy is
name.
that.
It's like executioner but electrocutioner.
So after this night, Batman's just like, man, I just need to build a nuke.
Yeah,
What is
basically,
this
but it's
city?
like very unrealistic because it's like they would all not just show up and like front on Batman like in the first night. Like, there's no way. And then it's like
Plus, none of them would really work together.
they
to be
like
honest.
disrespected Black Mask like heavily. I don't know a lot about Black Mask, but I know he's a very big deal. But he's not talked about a lot, so that's like another thing. But yeah, then they threw Joker in there, and a lot of stuff just happens.
Still haven't seen that movie.
The
I haven't
Lego
either.
one or the new-
Oh, yes.
Oh, the new
Pretty
one.
good.
I haven't seen it either. Luke, did you go see the Lego Joker with Keely?
You mean
Lego
Lego Batman?
Lego Batman, I mean.
Lego Batman? No.
I thought I saw Keely talk about that or whatever.
Lego Batman.
It was good.
She probably saw it.
Well, yeah, because she said something about how we were hating on her or something, and she was like, "That was good."
The Lego movie was really good.
I need to see the
Yeah, it
second
was
one.
the first
Oh,
one.
I forgot the second one.
The second one came out a while ago.
Oh
Need
shit!
to see it.
You did?
Because I remember I did not want to go see the Lego movie.
Me either. I thought it was retarded.
Everyone dragged
Man.
my family dragged me into the theater with them,
It was pretty funny.
and
See,
then
I
I
was pretty
laughed the whole time.
Right,
I
yeah.
thought it was hilarious, and I was like, "Where are my
Everything's
Legos?"
cool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Lego.
Y'all are just talking. Michael's over here. Everything is cool.
Everything is awesome.
Nice.
Everything is awesome.
No, see, I grew up with Legos like
Yeah.
We
hardcore.
all did.
Yeah.
Me
Oh,
more
me
than
too.
most.
Yep.
I don't know
Mine still
how
has
much
a
money
bunch.
my family spent on Legos for me.
I had like 3 huge boxes that were like this big.
I probably had 5.
Filled
Mine
to
still
the
has
brim.
the
Probably like-
Lego Turbo
yeah,
Tank
and-
and Boba Fett's ship.
Oh,
and all
really?
that. Yeah, like a bunch of the ones I had.
Well, I know Landon has all mine.
Oh,
I never got
Grievous
too
is
into
so
Legos.
She
sick.
has some of the ones
I basically like when I got rid of mine, I just gave them to Landon.
We should
because I
do
didn't
that.
want
We should make a big Lego set.
No, so when
Honestly.
we were
Please.
kids,
I get too
tried.
stingy and start
Please.
blaming myself.
when
I'm
we
like,
were
fuck y'all, I'm doing this.
kids, we would make a Lego city.
We would
like,
try.
on my dining
Dude, it
room
was so
table.
expensive though. Lego.
But yeah, Lego City, like,
Amanda's fault.
because I just remember me and him would be like
City and you're
at the
laughing.
store, and we'd be like, "Yeah, we need that police station," and then like
Hey.
our like whoever's like parents we were there with would just be like, "Yeah, $60. Have fun gathering that up." Like, because we didn't
It's like-
have
it's like-
any money.
It's like $20 for one figure. It's like, oh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fucking minifigures.
Oh yeah, the little packs that you can get.
Yeah,
Remember
I
those?
used to
like
buy
30
those.
Yeah, those were like
I used to
$30.
buy
They
them
were
too.
still cool though.
Lennon
I
had a
never
bunch.
bought them. I always got them though.
Yeah, I love that. I think the biggest. I don't even remember the biggest that I had. I had a lot of the Lego Agents. Like, do y'all remember those Lego Agents?
Yeah.
I think.
I had a ton of those.
Dude, how much were those
Do you remember the
Star
Lego
Wars action figures? Was it
castle?
$10 or 20?
Those were like $10. when we were
It was either
kids.
10 or 20. Like it was up there. I'm like,
The
oh,
Bionicle.
no,
just
Star-
normal action
Oh,
figures.
Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
when the
remember
Clone Wars was big.
when I was a kid.
Mhm.
and G.I. Joe. had a bunch
We
of
like
those.
we went to church one day, and then we went to like a family's house to like eat lunch with them, and this dude was like, "Hey, you should come upstairs. I want to show you something. And then my dad was like, yeah, you should come see it. And he opened it, and he had like a full like collection of like anything like 2005 and under of like action figures, like all like it looked like a store in there.
Yeah.
Like he had them like hanging up.
So for us, it'd be heaven.
Yeah.
No, yeah, for me, I was like, oh my god, because I was like
Dude,
8,
yeah.
and I was
If
like,
he,
dude.
if he had the
I
G.I. Joe
think I'm
aircraft carrier,
nervous.
that would be insane. Because that
Yeah.
thing was,
G.I. Joe is so cool.
Oh.
See, I love
That's the
the
full
I love
icon.
the Star Wars action figures. So you get the 2 action figures, and then they give you the comic book, and the action figures were from the comic.
Mm.
And then the
Nice.
G.I. Joe did that,
they had a few like
and
that. And then they had like where if you buy enough, you can mail it in and get a like limited edition character.
mhm.
There's a bunch of cool stuff.
It was really cool.
The biggest Lego set I had was the Halo elephant.
Oh, you had
fuck.
Mega
Right.
Bots.
No, well, that.
It
You had
was-
Mega
It was
Bloks.
Mega
But that-
Bloks,
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I get Legos, but I saw that. I was like,
No, when the
Yeah, that
Halo
shit.
shit came out, I immediately like
Yeah.
went and got it because they had the cool guns.
I didn't even get
There's
a
some cool
finished
stuff.
one.
But Brick Arms
is dude.
Brick Arms was dope.
There's
Y'all
so
know-
many
y'all know what
websites like
Brick
that
Arms
now?
is?
Yes.
No
No.
idea.
Brick Arms is basically a Lego site that Dakota will pull it up.
I will.
But it's
so good.
they make real life guns, but for Legos. So like I had like an AK-47, an M16, and I would just like buy a bunch of weapons because I just play like my Legos would just fight each other all the time like whenever I played. So like I just be like, okay, AK for the bad guy, M16 for the good guy.
Yo, dude, it's
Oh,
30
okay.
bucks for
Oh,
a full Navy
shit.
SEAL kit. I'm about to buy that.
Bro.
Hold up.
For a full
Yeah.
Navy
It's like a
SEAL.
full like
yeah.
a platoon. What the?
And they
Look
would
at that,
make.
dude.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. But they would make. I remember whenever we were kids, they had like a D-Day set.
Yeah.
So it was like.
Dude, 30 bucks for that. What the?
Sold. We're
That's a
playing
lot.
with-
I know.
You get a lot out of that because I remember it cost me
We're
a
playing with
shit
Legos.
Dude, it was
next
like $5
podcast.
Yeah,
for
right?
10
Yeah.
guns. It used to be like $5 for 10 guns. Look at that, dude.
The entire street
Yeah.
just
Pew. Just nothing.
That's nuts. But yeah, I remember like I got so many guns. My dad was like, "This is so stupid." He's like, "Why are you getting these?"
Bro, that's a lot.
Did y'all
Oh my
ever use
God.
the
Look at
like
this.
app that they had on the computer where you can make your own sets?
No.
No.
I dabble. I never buy anything or
Uh,
anything.
I made like a farm at one point, and it was like actually looked good and everything. Although
Reminding me of the plantation.
Chapman.
Oh,
You son of a bitch!
I put
Why-
like a water
Why
jar,
does the police kit come with an
and
M60?
I decided to individually
For
fill
special
it with the
cases.
studs.
yeah.
It was like 500
About
studs
to say something.
just in the water tower.
That's a lot.
Did y'all ever go to the
Y'all
Lego
remember-
store in the mall?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
I remember
Didn't
I
we-
went there and I was so like
Yeah.
confused because I was like, "What do I need?"
What do I
Wait, didn't we
need?
get this kit? Either
Back when I lived in California,
Either one of-
we went to
one of us
Legoland
landed.
every once in a while.
Oh.
one of us had a
Legoland
kit
is the
just like that.
shit. Like they have some good rides.
Which one? Oh,
Legoland.
Yeah, no,
yeah, I
I've
had a
been
lot
there.
of these.
And there's
So I had the MGL.
yeah.
I had the
Stores.
Magnum.
I remember like all of these.
I had the
I think
M16.
Landon still
I had
has-
the Auto 9.
Dude, the Auto 9 was.
That was a
oh,
dope
that's
ass
a
pistol.
classic.
Okay, come
I had
lords,
the
we get it.
HCSR.
Yeah, we're having fun.
I had the spy pistol. Lost it pretty quickly though. I
Yeah.
had the XMP.
I think
Are there
Landon
more
still
nuts?
has like all of these, dude.
This was
Yeah, I
an
got a
old
couple.
one.
Oh.
That's it. They had the Vietnam
I
pack.
like
Yeah.
some nuts.
Yeah, I had that
Have
AK.
some.
Oh, the ammo you
Nuts.
could put in.
Oh, I
that's
had
so
You
good.
Thompson.
want him to dip it in your
Thanks.
mouth?
Because
Oh,
basically, I just got weapons from Call of Duty. Because I thought
Oh,
Call
dude,
of
and
Duty.
the swords and stuff, we had these.
I
Oh, I had a
Like-
machete.
Yeah,
had a
we
bunch
had
of
some of
Lego
those. Man, star. Oh, dude, the
You
golden
wanna try
golden
Luke's
deagle.
nuts?
Yeah, I'm gonna try Luke's nuts. Oh, fuck, they're almonds.
Remember this?
I'm allergic.
Golden deagle and stuff.
I remember that.
I'm not
yeah.
a fan of almonds. Those are good
The
though. I
black
like
Right?
pods
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
stuff.
saying.
Most of the time, I don't like
They're
almonds at all.
tasty. They're
Do y'all
very
remember, like, I remember me and you tried this one time. I don't know if you remember it. But it was when the Clone Wars was coming on TV. Like, the first season.
The online MMO thing.
No.
Oh.
No, the show. Like, we would watch... Because me and him
No,
would
I
watch the
thought-
show every
I thought you were gonna bring
Friday.
up the website.
He's trying to speed up the process.
Website MMO game they had.
No.
Okay. Because that's
Um,
I don't know. That would think it's okay.
So they would have, like, on Cartoon Network, like, way back in the day, they'd, like, do a giveaway. But they would be like, you have to call this number to do it.
They had
Oh,
the Mandalorian.
shit.
Oh crap,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Oh, my God.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
Before Chase finishes
Oh.
the story, talk about the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Chapman's biggest Lego set that he had. Chapman's my little cousin. He's an asshole.
What?
Okay, you got
What?
it.
They can't see my face.
But I can. So.
Oh.
His biggest Lego set was the Millennium Falcon.
He had the Lego set?
Yeah, and it's built like it's as big as this fucking table, if not like a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It's fucking massive. It's like $200 something just for it.
Jesus.
I'm like,
At least he didn't have the
Bro,
Death
Worth.
Star.
I want to make the Death Star.
Right?
He had the Death. No, he didn't have.
It was
the
like a
Death Star.
$200 set, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's what they were contemplating on. They were
At that
like,
point, you'd have
we
to
get Chapman
super glue those pieces, because if that thing broke, I would just die.
Yeah.
Like,
They accidentally one of the dogs, or maybe it was Chapman, ended up accidentally hitting the Millennium Falcon, and it broke a little bit of it off. And I think his dad was just like, "We're gluing this thing together."
yeah, I was like, my
That's
heart.
just sad.
Because his dad is the one that built it. 'Cause Chapman doesn't have the when he was younger. I don't know if he does.
yeah.
Or
He doesn't
he
have
still
the
doesn't.
processing
He doesn't have the processing skills.
Oh,
and
I
then
had the
He
aliens.
doesn't have the
Yeah.
patience either.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done. I can't do this. And so, his dad's a huge Star Wars fan. He like has all the old like not antique, but like really old like like Star Wars toys and stuff. I was like, that's dope.
Lay on.
What were you saying?
So they used to have this like giveaways that they would do on Cartoon Network, and I remember they had a Star Wars one, and it was like a whole lot of shit.
Oh,
And they would like
yeah.
they'd like be like, okay, at this commercial break, like at the halfway
Oh
point,
my god, I remember that.
we're gonna throw the number up. And I remember me and him were like, do we call?
We had
call?
And I remember we called, and they were like, you're number 1,000 something, and I was like, yeah, no, we're not getting it, because it was like the first person got something, and then the first 5 got something, and then it was like the next 500 got something, and that was it. So, but
He probably got like a little Lego like lightsaber.
yeah. Oh yeah, new Clone Wars episode came out yesterday.
I saw that. Yeah.
Didn't watch it
I
yet.
watched it. It's pretty. Just continues from last
I'm
one.
behind
Oh,
on a
okay.
lot of my shows.
Yeah.
I need to start watching the Clone Wars again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I started the first season, and I just didn't.
I'm gonna
on the second
honestly
season
like
when I
it,
rewatched.
it really gets like it really pulls you in, like I would say season 3, because that's when they start doing like storylines.
Well,
And
as soon as they introduce Echo, though, I think it starts pulling you in. Like that episode.
Rookies?
Yeah, the rookie episode.
No,
Yeah, that's good.
no, because then they have Duel of the Droids after that. That one's really stupid.
I don't know.
But
Duel of Fates.
Yeah. Duel, that's why it's like kind of retarded.
yeah, Rookies was a
Duel
good
of the
episode.
Droids.
Earlier when
The
I
Order
was
of 66.
earlier when I was
episode.
getting or helping Luke get his food inside the house, I got him the mac and cheese and he had the ramen. He was like, "TY." I'm like, "Okay." And I was like, "Wait." I was like, "Wait."
He's still in chat mode.
I was like, "Luke, did you just TY me?" He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
He's like, "I don't remember what you said," but then you're like, "Monka-esque." I was like, "The fuck?" What the fuck?
I never actually leave League of Legends.
What did you text
I'm in a
me
constant
today?
state of League.
I don't even know the full like meaning behind Monka-esque, but it's the funniest
It's
thing
just kind of
ever
like
to say.
it's like you're scared.
Oh, that's
It's like
right.
like
I remember the
yes.
Pepe the Frog. He's just like worried.
Yeah.
It's like the Key and Peele where he's like drenched in
Yeah.
sweat, Monka-esque.
Yeah.
Can we just do the next podcast in Twitch chat?
No, it's only in Twitch chat. Poggers.
PogChamp, man. PogChamp.
W.
Resident sleeper.
This is the thing for League. This is what he renamed his league to.
Me?
No,
No.
this is someone on here. This isn't
Someone
a
on
free
Instagram.
game. Every match costs
yeah.
a piece of your sanity until you're left with nothing but regret.
That's a fact.
I saw this meme. I'm like, it's perfect. Just for
That
this.
is a fact.
Just gotta give this little aside real quick. Luke, your nuts taste delicious.
Thank you.
Look,
Thank
keep
you.
nutting on him.
I dunked them in soy sauce, as you can see.
Oh, could you taste the soy sauce?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, especially the wasabi. That
Oh,
one,
yeah.
A little rough around the edges.
Just right.
Ooh, a little hot.
Funny story about
little hot.
funny story about dipping nuts into something. When I remember when I was a freshman.
I was a kid.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
When I was a freshman, and I didn't do this. But they
I think
were
you told me the story. Oh,
they were
boy.
trying to convince a kid
So
on the
there's, like,
team
cross country team.
to drink water, like a cup of water, And he was like, no, I'm not gonna drink it. And they're like, why? And they're like, there's shit in the water. I don't know what y'all put in that. So he's like, all right. And I was on the side where they were like getting it ready. So they're like, well, let's make you another cup and then will you drink it? And he's like, whatever, fuck it, it's water. And they're like, we'll give you $5. And he's like, all right, sure. And he's sitting there playing Smash Bros.
Was this Bodie?
I don't remember who it was. But all I remember is seeing like everyone go into the corner. You know that corner with the tarps and stuff?
Yes.
And there's like 5 dudes, and I walk
Oh, yeah.
over there, and I look over, and there's a dude with his shorts down, and he has the cup of water, and he's just like dipping his nuts in there like a tea bag.
Yep.
Like just like dipping it, and then
Bro.
everyone was like, "Yo, what should we add? What should we add?" And someone just threw a scoop of peanut butter in it.
What the fuck?
And then they just handed it to him, and he's like, "Is that peanut butter?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then he just drank it, and they all flipped shit. Like they were like, "Holy shit!" And they just fucking. That was funny. The locker room, man. What an
Jesus.
experience.
Fucking Bodie.
Hey, it's time to change your jeans and t-shirt.
Oh, okay.
Please no.
Michael?
Please no.
Michael's like, don't have to ask.
Hands down.
Oh
my god. Shit.
Better get it,
Oh
David.
no, oh no, the belt's coming off.
Yeah,
Belt's coming off.
Oh,
Where's
no.
my belt?
Cut up
It's
into
in my backpack.
Oh no, not
He'll
again.
just not want to come on.
Oh boy.
Alright, Dakota, come over here.
No. No.
It's time.
Come here, boy.
It's time.
Um,
Chains and whips excite me.
With a hatchet.
fucking Bodie.
Mighty nut.
God damn it.
Oh, what a character.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
That's about to break. That loose spot.
Oh, yeah. Alright, like that for like a year.
A decade.
Yeah.
Hey, the hatchet will fix it.
Oh, yeah, here. Just...
How the fuck did the table move? It's not straight anymore.
You know, probably all the axe swings.
No, it was straight.
I imagine.
No, it was straight at the beginning of the podcast.
The fact that we can just kind of do that now.
Yeah.
It's a glory hole.
Oh my god.
Milk.
I was like, what just touched me?
Chase doesn't like surprises.
Not-
Don't go.
not
Don't
those-
seductively moan. I know that.
Not those kind of surprises.
Not fleshy ones.
Bruh.
Okay. As y'all know, I got a new job.
No, we don't know.
You got a job.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Job?
You work?
Yeah.
Whoa, I thought this was
I
your
thought
only
the
job.
I thought you were
Okay.
the podcast boss, man.
That's been fun. I work as a walk-in bartender, so I don't do any like the
I'm
big,
gonna go take a piss.
so I don't do any of the big.
Word.
I don't do any of the big
Don't.
drinks like margarita bombs or something like that.
Oh.
I just do like Jack and Coke, and then
You do coke?
All right, now
Yeah,
that Chase
okay.
is gone,
Bro,
let's
you
talk
start
shit
filming.
about him.
Hold up, you got cocaine?
Bro, who's your
I guess
dealer?
not gonna lie, I've always
John.
wanted to try Coke, but I was like, I won't do it. I know it'll get me addicted because I have an addictive personality, so I was like, I won't. Do
Good
that.
stuff. Good job, dude.
Um,
Resist Coke. Give me coke.
Only
I knew you were gonna say that. Damn it.
No.
I want coke.
only
Give me
use
coke.
liquid cocaine.
So I do
That's
that.
liquid.
I also do catering, so I bring food to people. Like I take orders or whatever and do that. And then they have me training at server too, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that mostly.
Hey, would you press charges if Lana threw a bowling ball at you?
Yeah, I could.
Just hypothetically.
And then I could get workers' comp.
Just hypothetically, what would you do if there was a bowling ball thrown at you by a little small person?
A small person, I can't do shit. If it's a full-grown adult,
No, I'm saying
I
Lennon.
might fucking do
I said
something.
if Lennon walked up. what
Get
do you-
one regular
Um,
cup free. Buy one
Yo, you hit the
small
door.
pizza,
Hey,
get
Chase,
one
you
regular
want to buy one
cock
small
free.
pizza and get one regular cock free?
I'm down. I'm always down
Only
for
on
some
the
free
weekends.
cock.
Yeah, it's been fun. Just like football season or any
Oh, good,
sports
now I'm
season.
insured.
It's just like sports season though. Like anytime I started a sport, I always get a blister on the side of my big toe on the right foot. And now I have one. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, my feet were so nasty, like running so
Yeah.
much. Like they were like, because basically, like when I first started, I would get like blisters, like nasty ones, and then after a while, they would just like permanently just be there,
Mhm.
like all the time. And
Yeah,
like since
same.
I haven't ran in like 2 years, like I have like nice feet again. I'm like, okay, sick. No feet pics, by the way. I'll start a fucking OnlyFans for that.
I'll send you some toes, but they don't look good.
I
Gonna
will
sell
not. Yeah, that's been fun though.
Fun
Working.
work.
I'm getting paid this entire time. I got paid for
Money.
orientation too, so I was like, fucking bet.
No, you should be paid for orientation.
Well, I know I didn't know that was a thing though, so I was like, bet I don't have to do anything but listen to
Oh,
you
can I
talk.
get a new chair?
No, I'm getting mic stands first.
Oh.
Fuck your chair.
Oh.
You can ask Chase or Luke to get you your dad chair again.
Yeah, I'll buy you a
Can
chair.
Put that chair on top of this chair or something?
No, I don't
Can
know.
figure
If
out-
that table's still there, by the time I get paid, I might get that table.
What if
first.
we
Yeah.
just put the stool on top of that chair?
Yo.
I would help you pay for it.
Oh, that's fine.
Cause yes, Keaton.
I don't know if it fit.
Okay.
It's at Pier 1 for 150.
Chair have a tail.
Don't take our fucking
Look
tail.
under.
It's a couch chair.
Yeah, look
It's
under.
got udders.
Oh, yeah.
Pull it up. Let me see. Look at that. We can milk this hoe, man. Oh. Okay, take it back.
Get that out of here.
You clearly
pleasure.
You clearly want it more than I do.
Oh God.
Okay.
That's a knee slapper right there. Yeah.
Do we have any announcements to make? I don't remember.
Any announcements?
Yeah.
You're boss, man.
Well, let's see. I have a video going up sometime this week. Don't know
Only
when.
one video? Or
Huh?
are you editing it, or are you just doing one?
No, it's just VOD.
Okay.
Just throwing it out. So
Update on my D&D show. We'll be doing that soon.
we didn't even announce that it was a D&D show. So do you want to?
Did we?
Well, I
Explain.
did now.
I just said
Yeah,
Luke has
explain
a
it.
show.
Oh, I have a show. It's gonna be D&D. I'm gonna try and DM for my first time.
For people that don't know anything about any games, what is D&D?
Oh, D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. It's a.
I thought it was Dick and Dinner.
The one person who plays it.
Yeah, the one dude that has all the rule books.
What's it called? No, I have.
Well,
And,
but do you have
yeah,
all
I
that?
got the same too.
Oh,
He
yeah,
does.
okay.
It's a tabletop game, but it's kind of developed around a story, and you're on a quest usually. And so there's a bunch of elements in it, super nerdy, but it's kind of our shit, you know.
Yeah.
So we're
It
gonna be
fits our
making
forte.
characters soon. I don't know if we'll upload that, but we're making characters soon for it. So that kind of gives you a timestamp, I guess,
Mhm.
for those of you that know.
Don't expect it in the next 2 weeks.
Right? Yeah. It's gonna be. It's still a work in progress for now.
Might
but-
be set up in the next 2 weeks.
right,
Yeah,
but
right.
we have to have time because it's gonna be a good amount of time for us to.
But yeah, it's something that is gonna happen.
Because it could
most likely.
take like per session. It could take like
I don't
an
think this
hour?
table will work for that.
it could
No,
take
definitely
like
not.
4 to 5 hours.
You can't roll dice on this.
Just
No.
depends on how far
So yeah.
off the beaten path. we go.
It'll be like multiple, like
Full.
probably 30-minute episodes to kind of
right.
break it up properly.
Mhm.
But let's see
He's
what
boss
else.
man. We'll see.
I know we're probably all like if we all can find time to sit down on a game together, we'll probably upload that as well.
Oh, soon we will have a new table because I'm probably going to break this one after this podcast. Sorry, everyone that was listening and not actually looking.
Rip his mic.
Pay attention.
And listen.
Turn it down, type it to your left. Yeah. Okay.
Jesus. Have fun editing that.
Yeah,
Fuck users.
I'm not editing this till like Sunday night or Monday morning because
You probably want to mute that part.
Monday's my
Yeah, right.
Monday's my day off.
Or just cut it completely.
No, don't cut it. That's funny. You gotta mute it probably. Or lower volume. I don't know.
Oh fuck! I still gotta learn how to actually edit. If I have to do the editing for D&D.
Look up a video. Well, that
So
you
you
just have
think
to
it's-
cut different parts.
Yeah. it's
And
just
then
on
at the
those
end,
two.
we could just be like, "Hey, we're gonna cut it there."
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. 30 minutes, you can't get a whole lot done.
No,
Right.
it's
Well,
not.
I'm saying 30-minute
For an
episode.
episode.
Yeah.
So we'll probably
Not sit here
we'll
for 30
play
minutes
for
and play.
we'll
Yeah.
play for like however long a session takes, and then
3 hours probably.
Yeah, I'll just cut it.
3, 4,
they can go
5.
for-
No,
yeah,
I-
it depending on how
But
it is. Yeah.
their scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because like right now, my friend Corbin is a barbarian. To this day, he is currently yelling his lungs out in a pile of mud. Just yelling and bubbles are
Nice.
because he's in rage mode.
Yeah. And these are the only two who have played it, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna play the most lucrative of roles, the bard.
Yeah.
And I'm
gonna
gonna
fuck
seduce
everything.
Fun.
I'm being completely legitimate. I'm
Yeah,
going
we
to
believe
fuck
you.
everything.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, have fun, Luke.
Yeah.
Get the DM that.
Right.
You have to roleplay it. You have to roleplay each time.
Anything you
Roleplay
throw at us, I'm gonna seduce
I have
it.
to roleplay with Michael.
every time.
Michael's gonna be like, Luke.
Yes.
Hey, big man.
Are you gonna be a girl or are you gonna be gay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Oh
he's gonna be
boy.
trans.
I'm everything.
Michael's character's gonna be trans. That is final.
Translucent. He's
Oh yeah,
invisible.
should we talk about RTX?
Assuming it's not canceled, seeing as how everyone's freaking out over
Coronavirus.
Corona.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Well,
understand.
yeah, hopefully not.
The
'Cause-
plan for now.
Yeah.
RTX.
Has anyone bought tickets?
No.
No, I just haven't been able to afford it. I should be able to afford it at the end of the month.
Nice.
I'm gonna get it for
I'll
my
probably
birthday whenever I
buy
get money.
Yeah, I'll get my dad to get them or something.
RTX is a
I'm gonna
big.
buy my tickets.
No. I had to buy lines.
Luke,
Buy
stop
my
playing drums.
tickets.
I had to buy
Stop playing drums.
Buy them.
Picking it up. RTX is a big gaming convention and like YouTuber convention, kind of. Well, smaller YouTuber, but it's a YouTube-based group that's big in Austin. They throw anime stuff like stores in there.
Sword shops.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Blade-
all
Blade-
drop
weapons
money.
are fucking awesome.
Blade Shop is what he should say.
I'm probably gonna buy a bunch
Blades
of
are
books
for
this
skating.
time. Manga. Remember that manga
That
section?
booth?
Yeah.
I mean, we could also go somewhere in Austin to get it.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I'll be able to save up more this year
Yeah.
too. So
Well, I'll actually have
we don't
money
know
to
what
spend, too.
actually is going to be at RTX
I
yet.
wonder if
They
that
haven't announced all
tabletop
of it.
like game booth is gonna be there again.
Yeah, they
It
always
should.
they always have
Yeah.
a tabletop.
It's
I'll
just
be
a
able to
big
spend more money on
convention.
that too. I'm gonna save 1,000. No, I'm just
It's just a big convention that has a bunch of different stuff that's really cool and fun. So, plan is to record bits and pieces of us being there,
Kind of
showing
like
how it is.
a gist of what we're doing.
So,
Vlogging.
Yeah, kind
Vlog.
of
We
yeah.
gonna bite
a very
Cloud Ghost.
a very edited vlog, and then at the end we're
We're
gonna throw in like
Are we
us
gonna do a
talking about how
podcast
we
at the
liked
end
it.
of it, or
Yeah.
when are we
Yeah,
gonna-
at the end
Okay.
we will. So
Yeah, I'll cut it in. I'll throw in the
everybody
videos.
we'll all just get off work for those days.
Mhm.
Maybe the day after.
Ooh, vacation time.
Maybe
Mhm.
the day before. Oh yeah, you can get
Could do it
paid for
Sunday.
that. Huh?
Could do it Sunday.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, obviously, we would all need to get those days off, and then which we will. if
Oh
we
yeah,
all go.
I need to get those days.
Yeah,
off.
and then
Sorry,
we
guys.
can
I'm sorry.
we can come back and then
I need to go request those days off. I need to do that because I can do that now. I can do it
Have
in
they
6 months
announced
in
when it
advance.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
It's June.
3rd
right?
through the 5th.
Okay.
I just
July.
I might just
July.
request that now.
Yeah,
So,
I think I'm going to
Just to
also.
like
I know
solidify it.
RDC also has a convention
I might just tell my manager that I'm going out of town.
in June.
7th.
It's technically I am going out of town.
We are going out of
Yeah,
town,
technically I am. I'm just not gonna say where. I'm just gonna say I'm going out of
You're going
town.
out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, where? Austin.
That's
Okay, yeah, you're out of town.
I'm out of town. I'm not lying.
All right then.
All right, you have fun, kiddo.
All right,
Calls,
Stan.
calls you. Hey, could you come in for the 1 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Fuck
cleaning
no.
shift?
Hey, can you
Sorry, I'm out of
I'm edging.
Get back at 5 a.m. All right, we're leaving. Damn it.
we don't
Hey,
leave until.
Keaton, come in here. Daddy's,
But yeah,
daddy's
so-
edging.
So we'll see. I don't. Who else is going? I mean, besides Landon.
This group,
Yeah,
Landon.
Landon.
Maybe
Brennan
Riley.
mentioned it or whatever. He's
Really?
talked about it, but I doubt he'll
I
go.
doubt it.
I have doubts that he
Yeah.
would even go.
He said he wanted to go, but
Who?
Brendan.
Oh, Brent. Yeah, maybe.
I would
Riley,
like him to
maybe.
go.
Riley's
Yeah.
in the group.
I mean, it'd be
Um,
during the summer, and
Mhm.
We'll see. I mean, again, it
Joey,
could get
somehow he
canceled
gets
due to
back.
this
Yeah,
stupid
Joey
ass
somehow
virus.
gets out.
Fucking unhealthy people suck.
Unhealthy people.
You hear that, Chad?
China.
You hear that, Chad?
Chad sucks mean cock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how do you know?
Because I have a mean cock. Kidding.
Got him.
Let's wrap
Kidding.
this up.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up.
We need to.
Alright. Everyone have a good day. It's good recording this again. I enjoyed it. Everyone have a good day.
I love you.
Make it a great day or not. The choice is always yours.
Michael, no. No, again. Far first.
Why